Hello YouTube, it's Tony and Walter here with A to Z Repair and Install. Today we'll be showing you how to install plank vinyl on glue. We'll try to keep it as simple and as easy as possible. First things first, we'll obviously need the vinyl and the glue. We'll be using a 6 by 36 inch vinyl and it's about 1/10 of an inch thick. You'll also need a heavy duty floor scraper, broom and dustpan, garbage bin or trash bag, an undercut saw, or in this video I'll be using a multi-purpose cutting tool, a putty knife, tape measure, triangle, pencil or marker, utility knife with some extra blades, a vacuum, chalk line, a trowel with the teeth being 1/16 or 1/8 of an inch long, some liquor thinner in a rag, and caulking to match the color of the vinyl. So before we start laying, we need to make sure that the floor is nice and smooth, or fairly smooth, so go ahead and scrape the floor for any bumps or nudges. If needed, you can buy a self-leveling compound from Home Depot or Lowe's. We'll need to undercut any wooden door frames and door jambs. So go ahead, using the vinyl, measure the height which will need to be cut. Then using the undercut saw or multi-purpose cutting tool, cut all the doors that need to be cut. Using the putty knife, you can clean out all the debris underneath so that nothing is in the way. Go ahead and vacuum everything up. You can also use a shop vac to vacuum the whole floor or just sweep it up. Then you'll want to measure from the straightest or main wall. We'll be measuring about 6 blanks from here, so that's about 36 inches. Make sure you measure 2 points to snap the line with the chalk line. Snap the line and you're ready to spread the glue. Pour out some of the glue onto the floor. Spread it as evenly as possible. Try to get into the corners as close as you can. Spread the glue right up to the line. Try not to leave any excess glue behind. In normal temperatures and on concrete floors, the glue should take up about 30 minutes to become tacky, just like that. Once the glue is tacky, we can start laying now. You want to run a few pieces right along the line so that everything be running nice and straight. You want to butt up each piece so that there are no gaps visible. Press down firmly so that there are no air pockets beneath the vinyl. You can also rent out a vinyl roller at Home Depot or Lowe's. To measure lengthwise, you'll need to measure from the wall to the vinyl endpoint. Since there is going to be vinyl base installed, I have about 1/4 of an inch I can leave freely from the wall. To cut it, I'm going to set up the triangle up to the line that I measured. Using the utility knife, carefully and slowly cut along the triangle. Make sure to place something underneath so that you do not cut the vinyl that is already installed. Once you cut the vinyl, it should break very easily. Measuring the width is very similar as to measuring the length. You want to measure both ends to where the vinyl is going to be because sometimes the walls could be uneven. Mark the points measured, Then grab a straight plank or another vinyl piece and cut along those 2 points. Again, once you cut it, it should break very easily and you can put the piece in its place. If you will be cutting alongside something that will not be covered, you want to leave as little as to no gap. Near doors, you will want to measure from each point. Since this is a metal door frame, I will be measuring as close as possible. If it is a wooden door that you have undercut, you want to let the vinyl go in a little underneath. Once you've measured and created an outline, you want to very carefully cut along those lines. This part may be a little tricky, so again, please be very careful. Once you've got it cut out, you can place that piece in. If it's needed to be trimmed up a little more, be sure to do that. Now that you have learned all the basics, you can go ahead and start laying your floor. Using the liquid thinner, you can clean up any excess glue that came up or was smudged on the floor. To give the floor a nice finish, go ahead and caulk around any areas where the gaps will not be covered. Doing the same around the doors and any other place that you desire. That's all for today, folks. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments section. Leave a like and please subscribe.